Listen, if you really want success, you have to be intentional. Not happenstance, not just because, well, maybe I'll get lucky. That's not how it works. You have to be intentional. Nobody accidentally climbed a mountain. Nobody accidentally became successful. They were intentional. They were focused on what they had to do and how they had to do it. They understood all the different barriers and hurdles they had to overcome to get there. And they were focused on getting past those hurdles to achieve their bigger, broader goal. You have to be intentional. And intentional starts with all your daily activities and behaviors. See, you can't be intentional some of the time. You have to be intentional most of the time, because that's the way to be successful. You don't get something by focusing on it some of the time. Most of us who are successful became obsessed at some point in time in reference to what we're trying to achieve. And I can tell you personally, most folks think that you're crazy. They think that you're way too obsessed. You're working too hard. You're too focused on this. You need to take a break. You need to focus on something else. You need a distraction. No, because to get to those places, those high levels, that extraordinary goal, you have to be extraordinary. You're not going to get there by doing the same stuff. You're only going to get there when you're intentional. And that intentionality will be consistent over time. That's how you get to where you need to be. Now, if you're cool with mediocre and being somewhere in the middle or somewhere in the pack, then that's cool, if that's what you choose. But if you want to be at the highest levels, you have to be intentional and focus on getting there through all the hurdles and all the barriers you might have to interact with to get there. Hopefully that makes sense. Being intentional matters. Focus on your habits daily and your behaviors. What are you doing daily to change the trajectory of your career or your life? Hope that makes sense.